Server is up.
Yes, thank you. By the way, Richard, do you know how to not have that sound when you press your microphone? The notice sound?
Nope.
Do you have it as well?
Yeah, it goes beep. I guess we'll find out sooner or later.
Yeah.
Do you think all the others know about this now? I think I saw somebody else reply to you.
Yeah, I know Vic is here. He's eating right now, but he'll be back later.
So has the TeamSpeak channel kind of disappeared now, or is it still working?
No, it disappeared, or it doesn't work.
I tried it yesterday, it didn't work. So I didn't fly. Looks like we're going to have to keep clear of the airspace around. Guess it's around an airport.
Oh, yeah. So, Richard, I found out how to disable the sound.
Okay.
In messages, if you click your cogwheel, can you see it?
Okay.
There's on the app settings, there's something called messages. I'm translating freely because it's in Danish on my computer.
Okay. I hit the cogwheel and then it's got user settings and then billing settings and then app settings.
On the app settings, messages, there's a bell. Right on the chat.
Oh, it says notifications.
Notifications, yes. It might be that. And then you have activate push to talk here sound. And you also need to uncheck deactivate push to talk. The sound for it.
Okay.
Hey John, I'll send you an invite just a second. John, I made a Discord server, but I don't know if it's wise to give you it in the chat. Well, I'll do it anyway. Just a second. Yeah, let's try, John. Otherwise, I can make a new channel. Yeah, that's a good idea. I will. Just a second.
I have something that says disable all notification sounds, and that
Yeah.
seems to work.
Okay. Very nice. Well, yeah, John, I just realized. Well, it's not so crucial, but I hope you got the message, and everybody else as well.
What do you do?
Oh, I posted the link to John, but I was capturing it on my first screen. Well, anyway, I don't think we'll have many intruders here, but let's see.
Hey, good morning.
Hi, John.
Hi, John. Any preferences to glider?
I actually did. I had to switch. I had just. I had to set the score to use push to talk. EB29 is also the answer. Yes.
That's cheating.
Okay, testing. So I push it. Yeah, okay, it's working.
Hello.
Hi, Rick.
Hi, Vic.
Hello.
Oh, sure. So
Switch from TeamSpeak to here, or what's the idea?
the TeamSpeak server is gone. I don't know why he didn't put a message on the actual server, but apparently they had been closed. They had closed down their thing for a while since July. They just never got the TeamSpeak server down till now. But he really should have put a notification on the TeamSpeak server to say it was going down, so that people would have migrated away from it instead.
The virtual soaring guys went to a different website.
So that might be the reason.
What's the join time left at?
7?
7 minutes.
I wasn't really planning on flying, but I don't need my little joystick program running because the push stop button works. Well, it works for now. I'll see if it probably won't have that problem I was having with TeamSpeak.
Oh, there's Frank.
Okay, I like having push-to-talk noises, but I do not like the beep. I wonder if I can change the sound. I like the little sound.
And apps on the
notifications. I know where I turn it off, but I'm not sure if you can change it. Yeah, when I got on, I heard I was watching your stream and I heard you, Richard, you asking Richard about that, and I was like, yeah, I want to change it to different sound and not just turn it off. But yeah, you can't change it. All you can do is turn it off. So I guess I'll just turn it off. Because TeamSpeak had just a nice little quiet sound.
No, Tom, just a second. I made a Discord server. I can send you an invitation as well if you want in Condor Club. Just write
so the weak thermals with like half overcast too, so they're going to be really weak thermals today.
Just write me your competition number.
And a minimum altitude at turn point 3 of 600 meters. Jeez.
God, I'm going to have to learn to read the briefing.
LMT, Roger.
What would be handy with TeamSpeak is if you could reduce the size of the window to just show who's logged on.
You mean Discord?
More.
Yeah, I was literally just a minute ago going, how do I get rid of the crap on the right and just show me just the list? That's the only way I do on TeamSpeak when I'm doing that, is just have it squished down so I just have the list of the people. There's probably some way, but the UI on this program is so terrible. I really do not like Discord. And it's mainly just because it's such a bloated. Oh wait. No, that's not it. That was.
Yeah, I think it's too much of social media.
Yep. It's nice to have the list of names. I guess that the disadvantage with using the built-in radio in Condor is that, you don't see who's online. You have to recognize the voices.
And you have to use a discrete frequency, like prearranged.
Sure.
But I feel the sound quality is a little bit better on Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Condor we took a very high compression audio format to keep the server load down.
But it still sounds better than TeamSpeak when it's acting up.
At one point we were even planning like radio range and stuff like that, but that didn't get implemented.
Yeah, that's fine, Tom. But since I made a Condor International channel, maybe I should announce it on Tchin Tchin here.
Yeah, you can make like different groups for the different countries, like we had in TeamSpeak.
Yeah, but at the first moment, I just want to bring whoever wants to join the international channel.
Yeah, the Denmark channel turned into an international channel anyway.
Yeah.
You can put it in chat here now that you have a Discord server.
Yeah, and then they can write to me on Condor Club. I can send the invitation.
Or make a topic in the Tchin Tchin forum in the SimFR forum in the public forum.
Oh, yeah, that would be good idea. Big
topic there.
Yeah, thank you.
No, Richard, airspace violation.
Did I go into airspace? seriously. Oh, I didn't think we were that close, but
It's above.
Test.
Yeah,
Working.
5x5.
Thank you.
Is mine still working?
Yes.
Okay, I changed a couple of settings in it. Also, another thing I hate is that push to talk setting is not per user. That's just global across your Discord. So I have to remember to switch that on or off now, because otherwise when my brother uses it, he'll be like, why is it using push to talk? You can have multiple users and switch between them, but that's not stored per user.
is it 170 as usual?
Oh my gosh. Wait, what's the start rate?
14?
Oh, there's not a lot of headroom above the...
1400 with 170.
Also, I don't know how much of an overhead also Discord may have running in the background. I'm sure it's more than TeamSpeak.
Do you know why TeamSpeak died?
Yeah, the virtual soaring got. They are not here anymore. The whole virtual soaring site is down.
Yeah, apparently they were done. They announced that they were closing down in July, but never put like a message on the TeamSpeak server, which is they really should have, because it was a bit of an abrupt thing.
That's a bit unfortunate.
Is it difficult to put up a TeamSpeak server?
Well, okay,
don't know.
you gotta run a program on it's it's actual. You run it on your own computer, or
Oh,
or
really?
virtual
Yeah.
server. Yeah. It's not like Discord where a Discord channel is running on. That's all on their end. Now I'm getting a lot of hitching on my freaking end. I've never used Discord when I'm playing anything like this. If Discord's causing my game to run bad, I guess I just won't use Discord then.
You guys are using app or you are using it in browser?
I use
I'm
the app.
using it in Windows.
I use the app.
Okay, so we have to go around this stupid airspace?
Yeah, so what's a DDD task? He likes to use the airspace as obstacle courses. Which is why I generally don't fly any tasks DDD does anymore. Oh, I didn't even see that little ground, the 1100 meter
Yeah.
one right there. Jeez. Yeah,
But you have to squeeze in between the edge of the map and the airspace now. That's stupid.
Edge of the map? Oh, wow, I'm sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. I didn't even catch that we're that close to the edge. Well, what is up with them flying us so close to the map edge recently?
I was talking to Mark Till earlier today. I was yelling at him for that stupid conversion program he made. That makes ridiculous tasks, you know? And he said, it's not my fault. His program makes invalid flight plans, so...
Yeah, well, at least we should be happy when somebody is doing something for the Condor community.
Well, we at first we were trying to make like Condor 2 tasks workable on Condor 3, but then in the end, because the weather model got so different, we decided not to make them compatible anymore.
Okay.
And then Mark wrote this program, which kinda makes it work, but not really.
I asked AI to analyze a flight plan and maybe create a new one. We are not.
Sorry, you were dropping out, you were saying?
I asked ChatGPT to analyze a flight plan, and it did very poor job.
I think ChatGPT might go out of business soon.
How so?
Well, some old man are trying to borrow trillions of dollars, but they only make about a few billion a year. So it's kind of a bit dodgy.
Are you trying to claim that excessively complicated chatbots are just a giant bubble waiting to burst?
Yep.
I tried it a couple of times. At first it's like really clever, but then it turns into talking to a toddler.
But what I really enjoy is asking it things that you know, basically phrasing things that you know, asking it questions from a point of view that is incorrect. Like, I asked it, what kind of music did Alexander Graham Bell's wife enjoy listening to? Okay, it came up with this big list of all sorts of kinds of music and stuff that she liked. She was 100% deaf. Yes, that's why he was originally making. That was kind of a thing he was working on, was trying to figure out a way to do sound, help deaf people, and ended up accidentally basically just isolating deaf people more by inventing the telephone. But yeah, it's like instead of just saying I don't know, it just comes. I mean, it doesn't know anything.
Hallucinate.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the way these large language models work. They don't really know anything. They just kind of generate the most statistically likely text that kind of matches up with your prompt.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know is the most clever answer. So it's a little stubborn as well. It wants to provide an answer no matter what.
Well, that's the thing. It's not even fair to say it wants to or anything because of the way it works. It's just, I don't know. People just don't. It's
I asked it to analyze an IGC file and produce a polar curve, which it kind of did, but it had the graph flipped upside down. So I asked it to reverse the graph, so it did. Then I asked it to change something in the code that it used to run, and then every single time it would produce a new graph, it would be flipped upside down again. So I had to ask it again to flip it.
It's probably just using. Probably what's happened is someone somewhere has already made a program that does that, and then it's just using it without telling you.
Oh no, it wrote me Python code to do it, but it kept changing the code back to making the graph the negative, because polar graphs with a negative axis down, but it kept using the sync rate values as positive values.
I asked him exactly the same question once, and I had exactly the same issues.
Because it wants to have graphs with the x-axis positive.
Well, if you define positive as to the right.
Yeah, you can tell it that, but then it forgets every time it makes a new graph.
Yeah, I think you can give it sort of prior instructions that it reads every time. Like, treat.
But yeah, you can tell it, like, do it like you did it before, and then it says, oh yeah, I see, I did it like that before, but then it just reverts again.
Could be a context. But
it's very cheap on using context.
Are you using a pro version or are you using the free version?
Not a free one.
Yeah, well then the context window is going to be quite small. That might be the problem. If it forgets stuff.
I don't know because the sun's really low, but I'm getting a lot of the cloud shadows kind of doing weird things. There's a couple. There's one. It's because they're being clipped off the edge of the screen as you circle around. It kind of fill in.
I told Juris to back off on that optimization a little bit, but he still didn't do it enough.
Did you see it on the Manus thing? I put up a thing with the shadows from the tail. Like the glider itself shadowing is clipped a little too close as well. The tail doesn't cast on most. The only glider I could get to do it was the Genesis. On most gliders, the tail is too far away to cast a shadow.
Yeah, that's true. From the cockpit view, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we clipped the shadow to the back of the baggage compartment. That's
why?
for performance reasons.
I swear for some reason it used to happen because maybe it's just from the Genesis.
There's self shading on the outside. If you look at F2 view, there's self shading.
Yeah. Well, that's why. Yeah,
but not from F1 view.
The reason why I noticed it was the other plane has the probe on the tip. If the sun's behind you, will cast a little shadow of the tip of the probe on the instrument panel. If the sun's right behind you, it'll cast a shadow. The probe tip is just far enough forward to cast a shadow. I am not even paying attention. I guess I'm just waiting for XG to yell at me that I'm getting close to the airspace.
For 50 points, it might actually be beneficial just to go through.
Yeah. I've already got the 50.
Well, you get another one when you enter again.
thing is that the clouds are inside the Earth. So the common map is actually telling me to go through the Earth. I think I'm over it, that's why.
No, you're outside the.
I'm outside, yeah, but I can clip
Which
off it.
Which airspace did you hit? I wonder. Did you hit that little circle, or
I don't know, I was
Jeez.
right by... Oh, I think maybe the circle, yeah.
No, he hit the too high at the start.
oh, he
Okay.
just climbed too up high. Okay.
Okay. I obviously haven't been... Okay, I'm 230 meters above airspace. It's not going to last long, is it?
Yeah, the airspace you're in right now is 1981 meters. So yeah, you're fine for that.
Ground up to, or
Oh wait.
no, this airspace is.
Oh geez, no wait, no. Okay. Oh, hold on a second.
It must be about 1400, the top of it.
It's a sandwich, is what it is. If you go too low, you'll hit the airspace. If you go too high, you'll hit the airspace above. I didn't catch that when I was looking at the flight planner before. There's like Class C airspace down below us. And a Class C airspace above us. Basically, there's one below us from 762 to 1372, and then one above us from flight level 65 to 115. So, yes, there's basically a... that's even more ridiculous than I thought. I wondered why XG-SOAR kept on randomly saying I was airspace violation. It was as if I was kind of diving from in a thermal. My flight path would basically be intercepting the lower one in 30 seconds. Yeah, I hadn't noticed it until I turned the side profile on the XG-SOAR, and I was like, what?
Oh yeah, now I see it.
Yeah, that entire aerospace area is like that. So yeah, don't get too low, I guess. So we can cut straight through, but don't get too low. They're brave. Wow, this is a much stronger one. Almost 2.5.
Well, I have 2 here, but it's after the decimal point.
I think really close to your turn. Huh? I have 200 meters left to climb. Yeah, I was waiting for that to pop up so I could appreciate the blue speak on the chat. I like the layer space boring the next C-store.
And it isn't realized sometimes flying above an airspace, like in the sandwich, that it's always scary, even though the LX says it can make it. It's ground up to 1,000 feet. I know 3,000 feet, and then above it's 6,500 feet. So there's space, but
Dang it, I diverted over to fly on this cloud and there was nothing under it. Well, Nico and them are all climbing over there, so I'm gonna go there too, I guess. Yeah, it's a long way to the next cloud on the course. This one's not all that great either, but maybe oh man, 1.2. Oh, that's a 1.7. Let's see if I can make it to the next cloud. Way too bad. Ooh, thermal.
So, which altitudes do you need to be between?
at 4,500 feet, which is 1372.
Above 13?
Level 65, which is 1900 something.
Yeah, basically below 1981 and
Above 1372.
Yeah, by 1372. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. I meant blue one here. It's about over 2. It's about 2.1 right now. Got about 200 meters left to climb again, but
Congratulations.
Thank you.
As soon as I left that one, I flew through it. I think I even a stronger blue thermal. People going off to the left to go around it, but yeah, I wonder if they just didn't notice that you can actually fly between them.
How strong is that one, Tim?
Just about 2.
Thanks, Tim.
Frank stopped to turn up here. Might be a good one.
Thank you. Two again, Vic.
2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again, Vic. 2 again Yeah, thanks.
Maybe a little more.
Where'd you find these clouds?
I fly under them.
Ah,
You know, clouds are these big fluffy white things in the sky, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I think the strongest I've had is 2.5 at most of them.
Yeah, that's a very good one.
But that's an EB 2.5, right?
Yes.
Ooh, this is really good. Yeah, that one was a 2.5.
Seems to be kind of close there. I'm way higher than everyone else is. I've got DDH of just 100 from the turn point at McCready. 0.6. And they're quite a bit lower than I am.
Turn point or the finish?
Turn point 6 is actually the limiting factor. Or, sorry,
Okay.
the turn point before it, the 600 meter one, is your low point. But if you can make that your finish is assured. difference, but I forgot to put water in the valves next to Soar. So he was thinking I was flying an empty EB. I was using the Condor computer for the turn point height, so it wasn't really affecting how I was flying. Oh, that's nice. A bunch of sync here. I mean, constant 1 meter per second sync now. That's great.
Congrats, V.
So 600 was the minimum, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The finish, I think, is like 400.
Yeah, then I need 280 at TDH at the turn point.
Man, the stink out here is crazy.
Thank you.
The one I'm in is around 2, Tim, 1.9.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Tack, tack.
Point 1 here, Richard.
Thank you. That's the best I've seen all day.
You're welcome.
NOI rear ends me. I'm going to be. Is he got? What the hell is he doing? NOI nearly rear-ended me.
Ram him.
He got right behind me, then had to dive to go under me.
Oh, Mark is doing well.
Yeah.
Where's Bruce? He's probably not in here. Alright, Sean.
Thanks.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Only 4 seconds after behind Nico. That's not bad. Are you gonna be okay, Tim?
I don't know.
You need 600 at the turn point, huh?
Yeah. I'm just trying to fly the energy line without circling.
I'm trying that as well, but I was on final glide. I'm not anymore.
Yeah, there was a lot of sync, wasn't there? Yeah, I had a real good fog light at one point, and then it kind of whittled down, and I had to slow way down and follow the clouds, and kind of I didn't have to stop or anything, but I kind of just had to zigzag along the clouds, slowing down so I can climb back up a bit again.
If you make that, Tim, I'm very impressed.
It looked to me like no one in front of me was gonna make it either, based on what my DDH was. But then they all finished too. I was like, okay.
Okay, I'm back up to final glide now.
Wait, so what? Are they on a different Discord server? I guess.
I guess that's the French Discord server.
I mean, they have. I guess if they have their
or
own separate.
TeamSpeak.
Well, I think they said Discord though, so I don't know.
No, I think Nico is talking about TeamSpeak.
Well, I know, but he earlier did actually say Discord. Yeah, I'm a little confused here. I'll just go to the address and see. Maybe they have a. Maybe they have a link to the Discord.
Impressive, Tim.
Thank you.
Interesting.
Thanks.
That's one hell of a final glide you make there.
Yeah. Congrats, Vic. Congrats, Vic.
Ah, so close to mark.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice flight, Vic.
Yeah. If I'd flown that final glide you did, I would have been faster, I guess.
You think
That
so?
was impressive, Tim.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you came from like way behind. You were lower at the terminal I was in. And you made up all that ground. That was really impressive.
I needed 350 meters. But my aim for training purpose was not to circle.
Yeah, really good.
Hi Mike, Stephen. Yeah, I made a Discord server, and I'll post the details in the Condor forum under Tchin Tchin. It looks like our TeamSpeak channel has been closed down for good, unfortunately.
Alright, I'm going to bed tomorrow early day again. Good night, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Bye,
mate.
Vic. Have a good night,
Nice
and see you later.
Yeah, I get off too. Good luck, Richard. Have a good night.
Cheers.
Congrats, Richard.
Whee. Thank you.
What a clever registration, I just noticed.
What was that?
Yeah, Ellen is Norway, right? And GRB is Great Britain. I guess that was the thought behind your registration.
Well, actually, G is for glider, and RB is my initials, you can say. But actually, since you mentioned it,
Okay.
I didn't think about that.
But now you do.
Yeah. So, go under those. I put the landing gear down.
Yeah. Bye, Stephen.
Yeah,
See you
must have.
tomorrow. Yeah, very nice. At least now we know this channel is working, the Discord. So
It's working very well.
I'll try to post it on the Condor forum under Tchin Tchin.
Yeah, you could also use the email in Condor Club as well.
Yeah. Let's see how it works out. So I'll say bye for now and see you guys tomorrow.
Yep. That's an appointment. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.